Module 1 Sustainability. In the first module, in sustainability, we discuss about sustainability introduction, sustainability definition, sustainability needs and concept, social sustainability, social sustainability concepts, and the types of sustainability, that is social, environmental, and economical sustainability, and sustainable development, nexus between sustainable development and the challenges to sustainable development and multilateral environment agreements, clean development mechanism, and environmental legislations in India. So, in the first module, sustainability, we discuss about the definition of sustainability. The mainly basic definition of sustainability is meeting the needs of present generation and providing a safe and healthy environment for the future generation also. So the concept of sustainability becomes so important nowadays because of the irreparable damage caused to environment by industrial civilization. The basic definition of sustainability is defined as the sustainability is the ability to achieve continuing economic prosperity while protecting the natural system of the planet and providing high quality of life for its people. So it is basically to achieve three main concepts, that is social sustainability, environmental sustainability, and economic sustainability. The sustainability is broadly classified into three types that mentioned just now. In this we are going to discuss in detail. So it is connected by each other. The diagram showing that the environment, economic and social sustainability are interdependable, and by connecting these three principles, we are going to attain the common point of sustainability. So due to this, environment gives resources to raw materials to economy for production activities. Economy creates products and sells to society. So it mainly leads to what? Environmental impacts. The main environmental impacts like exhaustion of resources, water, that's like water, petroleum and forest, loss of biodiversity like extinction of animals, plants, species due to water and soil and air pollutions, and deforestations. Ozone depletion is the reduction of amount of ozone in the stratosphere due to the emission of chlorofluorocarbons, and acid deposition. Acid deposition is mainly due to the acid rain. Desertification and eutrophication. Eutrophication is a different term, that's form of a water pollution occurs when excessive fertilizers run into lakes and rivers, and this encourages the overgrowth of algae, that causing the difficulties to the aquatic life, and normally the global warming. These are the environmental main impacts that occurs on the earth. So in the diagram we are seeing that the three types of sustainability, that is social sustainability, economic sustainability and environmental sustainability, are joining in a common center point. That common center point is defined as sustainability. So we have to discuss in detail of the mainly three types of sustainabilities in this class. Before that, there is a term we have to define, that is intergenerational equity and intragenerational equity. That is, intergenerational equity expects the present generation to hand over safe and healthy and resource environment to the future generations. But the intragenerational equity emphasizes technological development should support economic growth of poor sections so as to reduce the gap between nations. So it is defined on the two different levels. Intergenerational equity, that's handovers the different safe and healthy resources to the future generations. So there is a smooth transfer of environment to the future generations. But intergenerational equity, that emphasizes the transfer of all the growth, like economic growth, environmental protection, in between nations. So it is in one generation, but intergenerational equity between two generations. So it is a different important term that we are discussing. So next we are going to discuss about the types of sustainability, that is social sustainability, economic sustainability, and the environmental sustainability. In each diagrams they are discussed in detail about different process. Social sustainability, the circle defines the quality of life, that is like diversity, human rights, equal opportunity, and standard of living, health, identity, and meaning. That means the quality of life, that mainly discussing on the social sustainability, in the amount of how much level of standard each person is living. That next one is economic sustainability, that mainly discuss about the economic backgrounds of each inhabitants, that means mainly humans, the consumption patterns, distribution patterns, efficient production, and research and development. So it mainly discuss about the economic backgrounds. Third one is environmental sustainability, that mainly stirred over the environmental resource protection, pollution prevention, biodiversity, and waste management. So in between that, there are the common connection between two sustainabilities. So the social sustainability and economic sustainability have a common point, that would have the common impacts of two types, that is socio-economic sustainability. Then under that, the fair trade, the workers' right, the business ethics are coming. And next one is social sustainability and environmental sustainability. In that, environmental prevention, access to the potable water and breathable air, and environmental hazard management is coming. The third one is environment and economic sustainability, that is eco-environmental sustainability, the resource efficiency, environmental energy conservation, pollution regulation, etc. So the social sustainability, that's mainly discussing about the following points. There are 6 principles of sustainability that can help a community to ensure that its social, economic, and environmental systems are well integrated and will endure the following points. Mainly, first is maintain residents' quality of life. I already said that the social sustainability is mainly focus of the quality of life. That is mainly the education, healthcare, housing, environment, employment, legal rights, etc., the equal rights, etc. The second point is enhance of local economic viability. That gives to the local job opportunities. We have a job opportunity on the local area, that will emphasize directly to this point. The third one is promote social intergenerational equity. That mainly a sustainable community resources and opportunity are available to environment regardless of the ethnicity, age, gender, cultural background, etc. So they should be that it mainly that discuss about the intergenerational equity that we already discussed in between the nations. Next, they maintain the quality of environment. A sustainable community tries to find the coexist between natural environment and ecosystems, maintaining the quality of environment. That mainly discuss about the how much quality of air we would like to breathe. That is, this social sustainability that mainly gives to the quality of life that we are living. Fifth one is incorporate disaster resilience and mitigation into decision actions. That means if you have a natural disaster is on the way, how much amount of disaster management, how much amount of disaster can be avoided by taking the appropriate actions. Sixth point is use of conscious building participatory process when making decisions. Decision making is a important factor in our engineering life. So by taking participatory process are vital to community sustainability. It encourages the identification of concerns and issues, promotes wide generation of ideas for dealing those problems. So we have to consider the entire generation's solutions to come up with a single solutions, not focus on a single generation. Next one is environmental sustainability. Environmental sustainability that mainly discuss about the environmental protection, like maintenance of biodiversity between species, genes, ecosystems. Next one is protection of natural capitals, maintenance of energy and natural cycle of planet, health and resilience of all life support systems, etc. Next, this can be achieved by the reduced dependence of non-renewable energies like fossil fuels, minerals, metals, etc. The second one is nature must not be subject to increased concentration of substances produced by the society. So that should be achieved by the following process. The third one is physical places of productivity and biodiversity of nature must not be significantly degraded. Next, there must be efficient use of fair distribution of resources. The efficient use of resources that directly gives the reducing the energy use, resource use, and improving the efficiency. The third is economic sustainability. The third part is economic sustainability. That mainly discuss about the how much amount of growth in economic backgrounds we are making, but we have to consider that without making much degradation to the environment. If we have a high GDP, that mainly discussing about taking more resources and producing more products. That is not going to happen here, so we have to consider the environmentals. The economic sustainability ensure that the industries or business must making profit without creating much damage to the environment and ecology. The economy expressed in GDP, this is the total amount of production process within the nations in 1 year, that is GDP. How much amount of production we are going to do in 1 year. The economic growth has to be sustainable if it improves the quality of human life. This population factor must be included to ensure the fair resource consumptions. So it should be considered as the economic sustainability. Following points. So we have discussed about the types of sustainability, mainly social sustainability, environmental sustainability, and economic sustainability. The below point discuss about the connection between three sustainability by taking different parameters. If we consider water as a quality of life concerns, this parameter, and both economic sustainability, social sustainability, and economic sustainability are classified both sustainably and unsustainably. If in economic sustainability, that is unsustainable in water cases, that means economic that directly related to price, that means high cost of drinking water, and is sustainable as drinking water available at a low cost. Social sustainability mainly unsustainable in if we are unsustainable if we are denied for the weaker sections, and sustainable if we have provided the water to the all sections. Environmental sustainability that mainly related to the environmental protection. If it is unsustainable, that is highly polluted water is maintained. Sustainable, the conservation of existing fresh bodies are considered. Like that, the same food and energy is classified. So These are the types of sustainability discussed in this today's class: social sustainability, environmental sustainability, and economic sustainability. Thank you.